How to create music and effects for a dub. The Dubbing King software, a comprehensive audiovisual translation (AVT) software for Windows. The Dubbing King software caters for various audiovisual translation (AVT) modes. It is used for subtitling, translation, and the dubbing processes.
Steps to follow when creating music and effects for dubbing.
Watch through the whole film being dubbed. This is to help you get the feel of what type of film is being dubbed. Different films will require special attention during the creation of music and effects. For example, a comic movie will have different attention to effects compared to horror or trailer. This is why I would advise to watch through before doing anything to get the capture of what is happening. Watch through putting markers on specific points that might need special attention during the creation. This is helpful because it will help you capture everything without leaving a thing out. Arrange your library of effects. Why should you arrange it or put it in order? This is to help you ensure that you have all the effects that you may need during the creation of music and effects. If you happen to miss any of it, it is good to download and ensure that your library is full and ready for use. Take your humble time and now start your music and effects creation. Always use the best listening devices during the creation of music and effects. This is to help you get the feel of your effects on how they sound.
Things to consider in creating the best music and effects for dub.
1. Sync. This is a very important thing in the dub. As you saw, it was present during recording and now it is present in making music and effects. This now shows you how important sync is in dubbing. Music and effects for dub should and must be created in sync. What do I mean by this sync in music and effects creation? The sound effect of an action should not affect the action. We should feel the sound and the action be realistic and happening concurrently. Many dubs sound comes second after action happened or sound coming before the action happens. This is very wrong and so confusing to the audience, and this makes the audience lose the feel of enjoying the film. Sync is so essential. As you create music and effects for a dub, ensure you are very keen to sync the claps, footsteps, door bangs, punches in a fight scene, claps, and many other effects that you may encounter. 2. The levels. This is another very important thing when making your music and effects. Check your levels and ensure that your effects are heard and not competing with the ambience you lay. Levels are very important. As you know, loud sound may or it is harmful to your ears. Ensure what you're doing with your music and effects is healthy to the listener. Ensure your levels are -10 dB when creating your music and effects. These levels too may change depending on the client's demand, so be able to change with the client's demand. 3. Songs. Songs in a film of dub you are creating in music and effects for should always remain the same unless the client demands a change. If no, do not change the song. Changing the song may lead to changing the feel of the entire film. And as you know, dub is for entertainment and partly learning. It is so entertaining to watch a song in a different language and dub in a different one as long as the meaning is still maintained. Where no songs in the original, ensure what you use is in line with what you have in the film. Be very careful when it comes to choosing the song to use when no song is provided. 4. Ambience. This sets the mood for the film. Ensure your ambience captures the audience's attention, especially where there is some suspense, shock, or emotion being focused. This is so challenging to capture, but it is the most important thing in music and effects.
Challenges faced during creating music and effects for a dub.
1. Syncing the effects. This is a great problem to sync effects, especially when 2 or more events are happening at the same time or very fast. It is so challenging, and this is what carries the music and effects part. Synced effects make your music and effects good. Always ensure the sync is well. 2. Time. This can be a very great challenge, especially when the music and effects has timelines to meet. Do not create a music and effects with high timelines set for you. Request for enough time in order not to rush creating the music and effects. Enough time to create music and effects for dub will give you significant results, as you will capture all effects needed to be captured in the music and effects. 3. Missing required effects online. This is the greatest challenge music and effects creators face when making music and effects for dub. Missing effects online, since some are so challenging getting and sync the effects. This calls for the creativity, of which, at some point, it can be very hard to meet the creativity. This is because you might be needed to improvise a lot to meet the required effects needed. Written by Winnie Katanga.